earth, garnered from the sun, the one, methodically designed to give life to some. Surrounded by a blanket of air we call atmosphere. 348 miles from the Earth's surface, atmosphere, troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere. From the ground up, all lands protect us from being ground up in here. Troposphere is the most dense. The higher you go, the more cold and tense. Minus 52 degrees Celsius. And all when it comes to us, mesosphere and thermosphere are made up of gases, primarily two, nitrogen and oxygen, N and O, little carbon, N and O. That's the ozone. Big O! Neon, helium, methane, hydrogen, and krypton!
Let it be the dream it used to be. Let it be the pioneer on the plain, seeking a home where he himself is free.
America was never America to me.
Let America be the dream the dreamers dreamed. Let it be that great strong land of love, where never kings connive nor tyrants scheme, that any man be crushed by one above.
It was never America to me.
Oh, let my land be a land where liberty is crowned with no false patriotic wreath, but opportunity is real and life is free. Equality is in the air we breathe.
There's never been equality for me, nor freedom in the homeland of the free.
Say, who are you that mumbles in the dark? And who are you that draws your veil across the stars?
I am the poor white fool who pushed apart. I am the
Negro
bearing
slavery scars.
I am the red man driven from the land. I am the immigrant clutching the hope I seek. And only following the same old stupid plan of dog eat dog, of mighty crush the weak. For I am the one who left the dark island shores and Poland plains and England's grassy leaf. And torn from black African strand, I came to build
a homeland of the free.
Oh, let America be America again?
The land it has never been yet.
And yet must be, the land where every man is free, the land that's mine, the poor man's, the Indian, the Negro, me. I say it plain, America was never America to me, and yet I swear this oath,
America will be. On the evening of September 25th, 2005, I was leaving a good friend's wedding. At the time, I was driving a '93 Ford Explorer. After a few wrong turns, I ended up in Glendale. After a few stoplights, I was surrounded by police cars. Black and white, in the middle of the night, I was all alone. And my mom always told me, if you ever get stopped by the cops, never let them corner you. Go to a place where there's light and people around. But here, I was cul-de-saced and black. The first officer approached the window. He was astonished when he saw me in the long red dress. 7 police cars for 1 black woman, previously thought to be a black man. I guess black men with broken taillights are dangerous these days. Can never be too careful. 14 versus 1. Sometimes I get so scared for my brother, for my lover, for my son to come. I want to protect them in some way from a system that holds 1 million black men behind bars. But I only get a taste, a siren, a glance, a pat on the back, a slap on the wrist, and then I go. And then the surprise when they realize I am not him. Go ahead, man. Have a good night. The other night, a friend called me and told me he had been harassed by the cops. The first question was not about license or registration, but have you ever been to jail? Are you on parole? It was the second time that week one of my boys called me and he had been frustrated and emasculated in this way. All I could do was listen and tell him that what he did and said was right. He's such a beautiful, lovely man, and they had no right. The anger that must be buried inside of a black man is something that I will never understand. I see my privilege as a woman, my oppression as well, but there is privilege in this womb. I do not stare down barrels the way my brother does. I do not struggle against swift death. So I do everything I can to love these beautiful men through something I will never have to fully understand. It hurts my heart to know that I can't protect those that I love from being hurt. Watching my homeboy, legs spread, hands behind head, gives birth to an unexplainable rage. But it's the nature of the system. 1 million ain't enough workers. They need more. So more stops are made, more men are called boys and put behind bars, some for the night, some for life. This isn't a rant. It's a heart sighing itself to sleep, knowing that I have even more work to do before I let a child turn my belly into a swelling wound. I have to spread more love, more knowledge, eradicate this ancient racist ignorance. I am wishing I was sleeping next to the one I call home. I want to make sure that he is safe, smiling, that he feels warmed. I want to watch him leave in the morning and to return back home. I want to rub his back so he knows I understand. I want to let him spill forth his buried tears. I want to tell him, yeah, I know it's hard out here.